Plaintiff Jeffrey Rabbit says when he first met the defendant, he was homeless and living under a bridge, and Jeffrey was a drug dealer. Jeffrey ended up getting the defendant involved in the same criminal activity. However, after getting arrested and going to boot camp for over 2 years, Jeffrey turned his life around, and he's suing his former friend for unpaid loans. Defendant Dennis Houle Jr. admits he had no friends and was broke and homeless when he met Jeffrey, and Jeffrey completely took him under his wing. Dennis can't believe he's being sued today because he feels the money from Jeffrey was a gift.
Tell me what happened.
Well, sir, I've known Mr. Houle here for the last 9 years. I met him back in 2000. He was currently working at a deli. It was like a gas station where everybody went after the bar closed, get food.
What town is this where everybody goes to the gas station?
Superior, Wisconsin, sir.
When they leave the bar, huh?
Superior, Wisconsin, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Houle, he used to give out free food. He worked there in the deli. So I seen him walking one night. It was December, late night. He had some shorts on. I pulled over, picked him up, gave him a ride. I knew him because, he gave me free food. Gave him a ride. He basically gave me a rundown of his life in like 15 minutes. Homeless, living underneath the bridge. Family turned their back on him. I don't know, it's a sob story in 15 minutes. At that time, I was into, illegal activities, selling drugs. He knew about it. He knew about it at the time. He offered to help in return, put some money in his pocket.
What type of drugs?
Cocaine and
Were you
marijuana,
ever arrested?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How much time did you get?
Well, I got 10 years, 9 months. I got sentenced 10 years, 9 months. I went to boot camp. I did 2.5 years. Turned my life around. Came home. He instantly came. He came to my mother's house the day I got out. We became, really close.
Okay.
I got a job. I got him a job. I got a position in a marketing company as a manager.
Good.
Gave him a job. He got fired, and I gave him his job back. Spit in the manager's face. Got fired. Went to another company. I was a corporate trainer at a marketing company. I gave him another job. He got fired from that.
How many jobs did you help him?
I gave him 4 jobs, sir.
You got fired from all
of them?
Let me hear from you, sir.
Basically, like you said, when he met me, I was broke, homeless, no friends, no family. He basically took me underneath his wing, helped me out, gave me a place to stay, helped me find jobs, like he had said. 2002, went to prison. He was gone, like you said, about 2.5 years. He got out, we became close friends. Basically thick as thieves,
Were you all thieves?
No, we were just like real close.
That's right, he had changed his life around.
Right, he had, did a complete 180 in his life, like you said, became a manager at a company.
Were you fired from all 4 jobs that he helped you get?
Yeah.
He spit in my boss's face, sir.
You spit in his boss's face after he got you the job? Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
Why?
There was a... I mean, it's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
Right. It's so there was a misunderstanding.
Okay.
And his boss practically got in my face.
Oh.
And it was a big blown out, I shouldn't have spit in his face, but he shouldn't have gotten my face as well, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Not that justifies anything, but because it doesn't,
All right. Anything else you want to tell me before I get to him and the money he's suing you for?
I mean, I'm hurt today because, I gave him, he's giving me money, but I've given him money as well.
How much?
$200.
Whatever he needed.
Take your time, see if you can think about it. Go ahead.
Yes,
You've given him 4 jobs. He was fired from all 4. What else? That's where you stopped.
Me and my fiancée, we gave him a place to stay. When he lost his job, his kid's mother, his child's mother, so his child's grandmother gave him a job. She owned a bar.
What happened with that job?
Well, he was cheating on his kid's mother and brought the girl that he was cheating on with to the bar. The mom seen it and fired him.
That's a lie.
That's why he got, Your Honor, that's why he got fired.
That's a lie. I wasn't cheating on her.
Why did you get fired from your girlfriend's mother's bar then?
We was broke up for like 2 months.
So why'd you get fired?
Because my current girlfriend came and picked me up from work one night.
Just like he said.
I wasn't cheating on
Let's
nobody.
get to the
though.
loans you're suing for.
Okay. Yes, sir. So March 6th was my birthday. I got my taxes back.
Of which year?
2008.
Go ahead.
Mr. Houle was like, I can't get. I need a vehicle to get to work. I borrowed him money in the past for a vehicle, and he paid me pretty much most of the money back on it. I told him don't worry about it because I drove it too. But he agreed to if I borrowed him $3,000, he would pay me back $3,500 as like an extra.
What was the time frame?
I have it right here. He was to pay it back by January 1st of 2009.
8 months later?
Right.
January of 2009.
Right. He was living with my fiance and me at the time. She didn't want him living with us no more.
Okay. You want to speak?
Yeah.
State your name.
Amber Voss.
What do you want to tell me?
Basically, Dennis Hood, the whole time he was living with me, has been a leech. For him to say that he gave Jeffrey any money, I mean, yeah, you might give me $5 or give him $10 for gas, but if you want to call that money after you live with me for free, hey, mine and my kids' food, that's not money. He's been a mooch since I've known him. He acts like, really, I feel like I'm dealing with a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. I'm serious.
Why?
Because he's so jealous. You know, when they were friends, it was like I'd call his phone if he didn't have a phone, and he wouldn't give him the phone. He'd be like, oh, he's in the bathroom. And I'd be like, dang, did you get the messages? I called you 10 times. He'd be like, he didn't tell me you called once.
Okay.
You know, I feel like I'm dealing with an ex-girlfriend.
Okay. You're suing about the car once again and the loan. You provide me with a note. Sir, what do you say about the car loan?
Car loan? I didn't consider it a loan at all.
He signed the paper, Your Honor.
I thought that was the piece of paper that I signed. I thought that was just, you know, I had given him this much money to keep track of the money that, you know.
No, I don't know.
I thought it was a note. I thought it was something that would, you know.
No, I don't know. Keep saying I know, and you haven't said anything for me to know.
I thought the note that I had signed was just, you know, a receipt where he was keeping track of the money
I ain't no
that he
bookie.
had. You know what I mean?
You signed something so that he can keep track of all the other money he has in his life.
No, just to see where that $3,000 went.
So why did he need you to sign it instead of just writing a personal note to himself? If he has his own bookkeeping or if he has his own receipt box, why did he need your signature?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to show him this? Did you sign that?
Is that your signature?
That's my signature.
Where does the other $335 come from?
It's a check receipt. When my fiance didn't want him staying with us anymore, I went and found the man in efficiency. I went and found him in efficiency. Like, okay.
And did you loan him another $335?
The $335 to pay his rent.
Let's see it. Sir, did he loan you this?
Gave it to me. That was never.
They're handing out money.
All right. Don't believe you. You told me the same thing about the car loan and your story about you thought you were signing something so that he can keep notes of his own money. Doesn't even make sense. I want you to go and think about what you told me and see if it makes sense, and then come back and apologize to me for playing with my intelligence in that way. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good
Thank
day.
you, Your Honor.
I don't have any problems with him. This money thing is, you know, came between us. So
I mean, I'm just grateful I got my money, to be honest with you. I mean, he was real loyal to me. We were real good friends. But I mean, if he's not going to, you know, stand by his word,